YouTube, Gallagher123123, back with another video. We're actually going to take a look at another Alexa skill. Actually, I have a few of these to do for you, so stay tuned. There's a few cool ones here. Beginning with this one. I've noticed on my channel that there's a big interest in chiming clocks because I film them, and people seem to watch them, which is also true of my Alexa videos. So why don't we combine two things that we like here, Alexa and chiming clocks? Well, someone has made a skill that does that, and I'm going to quickly show you what it does, and then we'll go into a full demo. Because at the time I record this, it is 3:56 p.m., so I want to launch this and let you hear it. So I'm going to unmute my second generation Echo Dot, and let's get into this. This is called Audible Clock, and I will show you what it does in a full demo after we hear it go off. So, Alexa, open Audible Clock.
Welcome back to Audible Clock. Please note, an Audible Clock will stop if you ask your Alexa device to play music, a radio station, or a podcast. If that happens, just relaunch this skill to get things ticking again. To start an Audible Clock, just tell me the name of the clock you want to use. Say something like, cuckoo clock, Stephen Hawking, or say, what clocks do you have? Now, tell me, what would you like?
Mantle clock.
Would you like mantle clock to chime every quarter hour, half hour, or hour?
Quarter hour.
Okay, starting mantle clock. The first chime is due to sound in about 2 minutes.
Okay, so as you heard, this is a skill with multiple audible clocks. So these include traditional chiming clocks as well as talking clocks. So there's a lot here, and I'm excited to show this to you. Okay, so we will wait now. Okay, 3:58 now. So I am using, again, an Echo Dot here, and I have enabled the mantle clock option. There are a lot here, and I'll show them, a number of them to you after 4 o'clock, which is when this is going to strike. Now I'm going to move in close here and see if you can hear this. Actually, I can't even hear it right now. Ooh. Normally there's ticking, but for some reason I am not hearing that. But with luck, this should chime at 4 o'clock, and you'll hear it. 3:59, okay. Now there can be a slight delay. This kind of is like a stream. That's why you can't do anything else with the A-Lady, as some people call her, or else this will be canceled. So with luck, we'll hear the very pleasant sounding mantle clock. There you have it. So that was Audible Clock for the Alexa going off with the mantle clock option. So now let's move into the full demo of what this does. So I'm going to open it and I'm going to show you a few things. Alexa, open Audible Clock.
Tick-tock. The time is 4:01 p.m. To start an Audible Clock, just tell me the name of the clock you want to use. Say something like, Australian clock, Trump clock, or say, what clocks do you have?
Let's get a list.
Now, tell me, what would you like?
What clocks do you have?
I have traditional, talking, musical, animal, and premium clocks. Which type do you want to hear about? Traditional, talking,
We'll start with traditional.
musical, animal, or premium?
Traditional.
My first 3 traditional clocks are mantle clock, grandfather clock, and Big Ben. To start a clock, just say its name. You can also say more to hear more traditional clocks.
More.
The final few traditional clocks are ship's bell and cuckoo clock. To start a clock, just say its name.
Cuckoo clock.
Would you like cuckoo clock to chime every quarter hour, half hour, or hour?
Half hour.
Okay, starting cuckoo clock. The first chime is due to sound in about 27 minutes.
Okay, so that's how that works. I will show you one more category just to show you what they have here. And so why don't we look at talking clocks? Alexa, open Audible clock.
Tick-tock. The time is 4:03 p.m. To start an Audible clock, just tell me the name of the clock you want to use. Say something like, grandfather clock, stock market clock, or say, what clocks do you have? What would you like?
What clocks do you have?
I have traditional, talking, musical, animal, and premium clocks. Which type do you want to hear about? Traditional, talking, musical, animal, or premium?
Talking.
My first 3 talking clocks are British clock, a talking clock with a British accent. Cheers. Australian clock, a talking clock with an Australian accent. G'day. And Alexandra, a clock that sounds like me. To start a clock, just say its name. You can also say more to hear more talking clocks.
More.
The final few talking clocks are stock market clock,
A talking clock that gives you a brief stock market update during market hours.
Trump clock,
Bing bong, bing bong. Nobody tells the time like Donald Trump.
and Stephen Hawking.
The smartest clock in the universe.
Hi, Alexandra.
To start a clock, just say its name.
Alexandra.
Would you like Alexandra to chime every quarter hour, half hour, or hour?
Quarter hour.
Okay, starting Alexandra. A clock that sounds like me. The first chime is due to sound in about 10 minutes.
Well, that's pretty much it. So, one note I do want to make is that some of these are premium clocks. Now, they do have their own category, but some of the premium clocks are also in those two that we looked at. For example, the traditional category, Big Ben, is a premium clock. And one of them in the talking section was that stock market clock. So those two are examples of premium clocks. Now, one of the ways that you can get them is to do their, I think they call it like all access. I forget the proper name, but it's a subscription per month that gives you access to all the premium clocks. Now, it is super affordable. Seriously, it's like, for Prime members, I think it's 80 cents a month. But if you don't want to use it, you don't have to, because there are some very cool free ones here. So again, this is Audible Clock. I can put a link in the description to get it and find it. But if you like chiming clocks and you like Amazon Echoes, this might be worth a look. I know I was excited. Actually, I can't take full credit for finding this. It was talked about on last week's Mystic Access podcast, but I thought that'd be of interest here, so there it is. Hope you've enjoyed this, and see you in the next video.
We hope you have enjoyed this video. If so, please subscribe for more, and feel free to comment. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, at Gallagher123123. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.